Hello, it's Saturday, and you may be wondering what I'm wearing. Someone I know had gynecomastia, I think is how you say it. It's a thing where cis guys have too much breast tissue. Basically, they have to get top surgery. I have two binders from this guy. They're like post-op binders, but they're compression vests nonetheless. And I mean, it kind of feels like a binder would feel. It's tight and hard to put on. Not really, actually, it's just a zipper. But I have two if anybody wants them. I don't know how well they work, how well they stand up to like what a binder is, because I don't really have anything to compress to see how well they work, but I have two, and if you're like my size, a little smaller, a little bigger, probably shouldn't matter, it's stretchy, and you want them, I'll mail them to you free, doesn't matter where you are, I'll pay for shipping even if you're like fucking on Mars, I don't care. So this week's topic is cribs, so you're gonna see the place that I live, and you've seen most of this room, but you have not seen it in detail, you have not seen it in its full glory. And in its full glory, it includes it being messy, because that really is the natural state of any place that I live. Really, the only times I clean it are on Saturdays when I'm making videos, or usually my roommates ask if I'm bringing someone to sex if it's clean, so that's that. I was really inspired by Chris's video where he like showed you all of his items with some like cool hit music playing in the background, so I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna show you like the most important items to me in my room. That was a joke. But the best thing about living here is that I'm living with two of my best friends, and our fourth roommate is also the coolest guy ever. Last year I was living with one of the guys, and we would always leave sticky notes on each other's doors. Sometimes they were angry, sometimes they were happy, sometimes they were anything, and we kept them there all year. And then I took them down and I saved them, and now they're hanging up on what this camera is sitting on right now. We need more financial accounting homework because my back is still sore. Val is the best ever, exclamation point heart. Val, you're the best, Brian. I just realized you won't be back for a week, sad face. Clean, XOXOXO, winky face, towels and dryer, same squiggly line. I'm also the president of a trans group here at school, and last year was my first year, like, being the official president, and it was the first meeting, like, at the beginning of the year, very first meeting, and I was talking to one of my other friends who lives here this year with me, and I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do for the first meeting. I didn't know what to say, I didn't know what to do, so I got out a notepad and I wanted to write down what I was gonna do, plan out the meeting, and I couldn't think of anything, so my friend wrote down the list of things that was going to be in the meeting because I couldn't do it, so he just, you know, made the decision for me. And I still have that note, and I have not used the notepad since because then I'd have to rip that off, or I rip the notes off the bottom of the notepad so I can keep this wonderful list forever. 1. Introduce people. 2. Talk a lot. 3. Spin in circles. 4. Lick the freshmen. I keep weird things for long periods of time. I very rarely venture outside of this room for my videos, so we're gonna go and look at that stuff now. This is where my roommate and his boyfriend sex in the shower. They're doing it right now, probably. So now you have a vague idea of what my apartment looks like, what's in my room. But if you want, like, a perfect idea of what is in this apartment and what's in my room, all you have to do is come visit me. Obviously, I've had people from YouTube from all over come here. I'll feed you, I'll give you a couch, a pillow, a blanket, maybe a massage, I don't know. I like hanging out with people. If you're in the area, Rochester, near RIT, then just come. Squiggle me. See you next Saturday.